Hi everyone, Dungeon Master Andy here. This is episode 46. So, including a couple of weeks off for New Year and Christmas and our casting, it's been a whole year of the show. Thanks for listening. Now, it's the middle of the summer, and all the cast have fucked off on holiday. If you're listening live as these are coming out, the show will return with episode 47 around mid-August, which is 2 to 3 weeks later. Thanks again for listening, and check out polymorphself.com for updates in the meantime. Okay, last episode. Our heroes explored a trapped temple. Like all D&D players, they struggle heroically with the simple present tense. They talked in the face of danger and discussed how they wanted to do an action, were going to do an action, and asking if they could do an action. That's right, Dungeon Masters. I got your back. Finally, they got the Mind Jammer, which turned out to be another anti-theophanite helmet. Returning to their ship, the party saw that a new slaver ship had dropped anchor nearby.
We sneak our way down the beach under cover of night.
Now, what do you do? Sort of dive in and swim to the beach, or
No.
do you use one of the boats, one of the rowing boats?
Well, they're just down the coastline from us, yes?
Yeah, but they're sort of out to sea a bit with an anchor dropped, yeah.
Can we sneak row? Does that work?
Yeah, I think what can happen is you can either say we swim to the beach or we take a rowing boat. Choose one option. Let's go.
Rowboat.
Rowboat.
Okay, you lower the boat. They can't hear your boat going down from here over waves on the sea.
Sure.
You lower the boat under the cover of almost darkness as the dawn breaks over the beautiful flat ocean horizon with clear skies. It's very nice here. Did I mention that before?
Yeah.
Yes, it's gorgeous, lovely.
Right, and you
I'm
get
getting
in.
tired of it.
Yeah, and you row to the shore, and they can't see you doing that in this light because you're not going towards them, and you drag the boat up, and you are now on the beach. Now, you could, sort of carry the boat turtle style and get along.
Let's
or-
do
Let's
that.
do
I've
that.
always
That sounds
wanted
fun.
to do that.
Okay, you all get under the boat and hold it above your heads, which makes it not that heavy at all. Mm-hmm. And you're under the cover of the tree line. You walk along right to where you're opposite their ship a little bit out in the bay. So up to here, they haven't seen you. You've got your boat. The only check you're going to make is can you make it to the side of their boat without their, presumably if they have people watching, seeing you.
Yep.
How we're going to do that is, I'm going to pick two of you at random, and you're going to have to make some kind of relevant check and to see if you got spotted. Because you get in the boat, you start paddling out under the cover of morning darkness towards them, and you see they do have 2 or 3 people wandering around on deck. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to pick the 2 people. I'm going to use 1d4. 1 is Billicus, 2 is Seyda, 3 is Bjorn, 4 is Hjani. So 1, so Billicus, and 3 Bjorn. You can choose any skill or ability to make the check on, like a hide or a spell or just a pure reflex, your intelligence. Pick whatever one seems relevant for being stealthy or, staying hidden or rowing quietly, however that works.
Move silently.
Yeah, anyone's fine for me.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my move silently.
Okay, so this just translates into, do you not make any mistakes, loud noises, or splashes, basically. So,
It's plus 9 for move silently for me.
Okay, and it's DC 15, but no 10 taking, so...
That's 17 plus 9 is 26.
Yeah, you're just a slick, high-level rogue. You're not going to make any amateur mistake like flashing a blade into the morning sunlight.
I am water.
Yes. Okay, Billicus.
I do not know what skill would be relevant here.
In that case, I'm just going to put it onto willpower for basically keeping yourself together under pressure as you're trying not to make a move. So what's your will save?
9.
Okay, again, DC 15, but no taking 10, so you got to make the roll.
9 plus 9 is 18.
Okay, awesome. You pull up.
He stayed
Aside.
Chillicus.
Yep. Yes. You pull up aside their ship. There's all kinds of rigging and planks above you for climbing on, and no one has seen you yet. You're right aside the ship. Just as you were you did spot 2 or 3 people doing rounds. You don't know whereabouts the others are up there. They both look like the slavers who you fought when you took the ship you have at the moment. So let's have actions, because if anyone hesitates, you might get spotted. Starting with Hjani.
Can I jump onto the ship and do kind of a hide?
You may be able to, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to try that jump on the ship and hide.
Yep, I'm going to have to be an a-hole and get everyone back into the habit. Please just state the action.
So I jump on the ship and hide.
Okay, do you have any kind of like hide skill?
Yeah, it's my dexterity, so it's a 5.
Okay, so DC 15 or above.
All right, let's try this. 9 plus 5 is 14.
Okay, you climb on the riggings, you maneuver yourself to the rear, and you sort of peek your head above, but the guy sort of turns, and then you go below again. So you couldn't get on hide, but you're sort of still...
So he has like a little exclamation mark on his head.
Yeah, you're still... He didn't see you, but you're sort of holding some ropes, holding your position. Bjorn.
I'm jumping up and hiding.
What is your
My
hide?
skill is +9.
Okay.
It's a 7 plus a 9 is a 16.
Okay, presumably dagger stylishly between the teeth. You climb up, you flip over the side and get behind some water barrels on the deck. You notice there are 10 guards up here. 7 are all kind of sat down against the railings, sleeping, and 3 are kind of pacing around but really bleary and out of it.
Is this kind of ship? It has a below decks though, right?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
Caravel's only got like a sort of... In real life, they were really much smaller than you'd think, like sort of 20 to 30 foot long deck and quite tall, two-masted. So it does have a kind of raised, deck with a wheel on at the back, but it's kind of, you're behind these. If you poke your head up, you could, throw a rock and hit someone in 2 seconds. It's quite close, but you're successfully hidden and it's dark. Seyda, what's your action?
I climb up the side of the boat, but I'm going to go round the opposite side to where Hjani is, so later on. So I'm going to...
Okay, in that case, we'll use your climb skill to see if you can maneuver all the way around without mistake.
+6.
Okay, and DC 12, because it's under darkness, there's plenty of ropes.
15 plus 6 is 21.
You do that, you climb all the way around to the opposite side and lay in wait. And Billicus.
I'm going to climb up by Bjorn.
Okay, do you have a hide skill or a...
Can I cast Obscuring Mist to give me some sort of benefit on this?
Yeah, that would cover you in obscuring mist, but then people would see a mysterious mist cloud.
I thought that they would assume it's a misty day at the sea.
They may do. They may do. So you could cast that and I could give them some form of concentration check, which would be DC like 12 and they have 0 bonus, so they could just think it's foggy in the morning.
Oh, mysteriously suddenly foggy in the
That's
morning.
right, yeah. They are bleary-eyed and it is kind of dark still.
Would each one of them make that roll?
Well, do you want to do that plan or not? Otherwise, if you don't and you change your mind, you sit in the rowing boat and dither. Because you've got to state in action.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
Okay, you start to climb over, you concentrate, and wisps of mist appear around you, and eventually, basically it looks like mist has sort of crawled up the side of the boat and is clinging around the barrels where you are. So one of the guards notices that, for a moment thinks that's strange, but he's only going to investigate if he fails this DC 12 roll with no bonuses. Or he's just too sleepy and lets it go. 14. He goes, that's weird, having missed there. And he's slowly walking in your direction. So now I'm going to give everyone another action. Hjani.
Wait, am I climbed over already, or am I still on the side?
You're hanging on the side. What's your action?
Okay, I stay there.
You stay there. Bjorn, what's your action? This guy's walking towards you and Billicus.
I ready my throwing dagger.
Seyda.
I ready my throwing axe.
Okay. Billicus.
I ready my my longbow.
Your longbow.
Yes.
Okay. He's like from here to that amp away and heading towards you.
Well, that won't do me any good.
Do you have a sword or a dagger?
I have I have a scimitar.
Okay, awesome. He walks over, he sort of starts flapping his arms around the obscuring mist, and he finds that it doesn't move and he can't see through it. It's really weird. So he draws his sword and prepares to he's going to jab his sword in there, essentially. So I'm going to roll the dice. Odds, it's Billicus. Evens, it's Bjorn. Even. Okay, Bjorn, what's your reflex save?
My reflex save is a +7.
Okay.
And I should tell you that I do have uncanny dodge.
You do, which
means I
means...
cannot be surprised.
Yeah, and it also means...
No flat foot.
Oh, no. Do you have evade?
I have evasion, yes.
Yeah. So an uncanny dodge, it means that anything where you'd have to do a reflex check gets leveled down. So if it was reflex check for half damage, you'd reflex check for no damage. And if it's reflex check to dodge out the way, then you do that. So this is what happens. He jams his sword into the mist. You suddenly see this sword come between two barrels about to jab you in the guts. But you sort of spring up, put your hand on the barrels and pommel over by gut reaction. Landing right beside him, what do you do?
I say, missed me. And then give him a poke with...
That's good, because he missed you.
It's true.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I understand the levels.
I'm saying that out again because it's my slow day for me.
Jesus. All right,
okay, yeah.
And then I give him a poke with my throwing dagger.
Okay, his AC is 14. His studded leather.
All right. However, though, this is a throwing dagger, which has an attack bonus of 5, but I'm using it as a pierce right now, which my short sword is a +2.
Yeah, and you came out of the mist wonderfully and said a great one-liner, so this counts as a sneak attack.
Oh.
You get your damage bonus.
Jeez. Okay.
First of all, do you hit AC 14, dagger +5?
It's a 16 plus 5 is 21.
Wow, so you jump over the barrel, come flying out the mist, quickly get in that line, and then stab him by surprise for...
Yeah, my sneak attack is 3d6. 6, 7. Sorry, I'm having.
So wait, let's go over this
12.
again. What's the normal damage off the dagger?
Oh, 1d4.
Yeah, so it's that plus your 3d6.
Alright, so that's 7. 10.
Plus the damage bonuses normally.
Yeah.
Your
plus-
strength.
Oh, sorry. Strength. Nothing.
0.
Forget it. Yeah.
So I'm looking at them all. 10 points of damage, right?
10. Yes.
And he has 8 hit points. So you jump out the mist. He turns around. His sword is still through the barrels. You say your one-liner. Let's hear it again.
Missed me.
And you stab him in the neck, and he dies suddenly, choking on his own blood. And you just take him down to the to the ground. But the other two turn round, and can Seyda make her move before the other one shouts the alarm?
Do I have to roll?
Well, what do you want to do? Here's the thing: there's 2 other guards awake, and you are like unknown to them, right behind them, just over the balcony, right?
I hop up onto the deck and I throwing axe at one of them.
They're like, you're like, right, you got around the other side. You're like, they'll be back to you, right in front of you.
Okay, so I
Just chop him.
just chop them.
You can always throw an axe from there into the back of the head.
Into the back of the
Okay,
head.
you point blanks throw the axe into the back of the head cruelly. What's your his AC is 14, but you're behind him by surprise. I'm going to give you, and point blank, I'm going to give you +4.
Okay, so that's my initiative is 7 plus 4.
Oh no,
is...
your throwing axe
Oh,
bonus.
so I don't need to roll initiative. My throwing axe is 9 plus 4.
So you get +13, and you have to beat. So you can only miss with a -1, a natural 1. Sorry.
That's a 10.
Okay, you brutally throw the throwing axe into the back of his head from just like a foot away.
I say, nice to see you.
Nice.
These are good.
1d6
okay.
plus 2.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 2. Yeah.
4 plus 2 is 6.
Okay, it's not all his hit points, but it's right in the back of the head from point blank range. He dies. Leaving the other one guard hasn't raised the alarm yet. Billicus, you're using the obscuring mist, right? So Hjani has a chance to...
All right, so I leap out to jump onto that guard and try to snap his neck, I guess.
Cool, from
Yeah.
behind. So let's just make it as an attack.
All right.
Let's count it as if it was a physical attack. So
Grapple, like?
yeah,
for
well, yeah,
instance?
that's right. Strength.
So,
and-
okay, so it's a +8, and he
Okay.
was what?
His AC
14?
is 14.
Okay,
Can you?
let's try this. 16 plus 8.
You
So-
jump up, spring over onto the deck, grab him, and snap his neck from behind. Now, there are 7 more, but they're asleep, and it all happened so fast.
Your necks.
Well, 3 in a row. and the others haven't quite woken up, but there's like 7 of them. Everyone else is below deck. The ship is sort of, creaking and swaying on the morning waves. The light's starting to come up now. The purple flag with the white squid head is fluttering. There's no sign of the priest. They must be below decks, and there's a kind of like a big wooden trapdoor, which is currently closed. Billicus has another action first. What do you do?
I'd like to try and get my wolf up here. Is that at all possible? Is it?
You didn't bring the wolf. It's on the ship with...
I
Derek.
waved to it.
Okay, you wave, and on the other ship, although it can't really see you with its eyesight in the darkness right across on the other ship, you kind of sense that it it gives a little wolf nod.
That's awesome.
Okay, what do you do about these sleeping guards? They could wake up any moment. You have the deck.
Guys, I'm going to silently open the door. Just keep an eye on the guards and make sure they don't wake up or do anything.
Should I just snap all their necks?
Are we that kind of assholes?
Oh, can we tie them up?
They're slavers.
Can we tie them up?
Yeah, they'll probably wake up when you're trying. You can always just cold cock
Yeah,
them while
that's
they're
true.
sleeping.
Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, I'll just cold cock them. That's
Okay.
probably nicer than snapping all their
Okay,
necks.
as Bjorn tries to raise the trapdoor,
I just go around.
Hjani walks around one by one, punching sleeping people in the face with hero power. And then Seyda starts tying them up. Bjorn and Billicus go to the trapdoor, lift it up and look down, and you see there is a kind of a hold. And the hold has been divided, it seems, into sort of like quarters, and the other side is like a cages within the hold space. And you see several prisoners there. Again, sort of like ramshackle crew people, about 12 to 15 of them in the cages you see down there, with ones whose arms are exposed have got the tattoo on. But you see one of the prisoners, you pause, they've got very pale skin and pointy ears, and black hair, elven. The person senses that someone's looking, they turn and look up, and guess who it is?
Is it our Pitani?
It's Hjani Kitu, the silver fox,
Oh,
in the hold among the prisoners. She
I
looks at
can
you
see this.
and
I
goes,
put a finger to my own lips.
she's pointing at you going like, it's you. Okay, she gives you the wink and keeps quiet. She points like beyond herself, like you're looking down this trapdoor. She points to the other side that you can't see from where you're looking. She points and gives you a hand motion of 5.
I get the attention somehow of the guys up top. How do I get your attention? I snap.
You click your fingers, you all see, well, you're right there. Seyda and Hjani see Bjorn.
I point downwards, and then I put 5 fingers up. Hopefully that gives you guys the message.
Okay, that's what you see. Now, you can't talk to each other without possibly waking people, or what do you do, Hjani?
we can whisper though, right? Well, didn't we just cold cock everybody? Everyone should be like.
I mean, the people below decks.
Okay, let's go to below deck.
Yeah, I think there's 5 guys for us to kill.
Yeah, I think that's what you meant.
Okay, Hjani, what's your action?
So I climb down below deck.
You just climb down. There's like a ladder.
Yeah, that's a ladder, right? Or-
Yeah, well, it's like a large open trapdoor with a ladder and also enough space to heroically jump
Obviously,
down.
I moved down there first to get out of her way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you climb down first, then Hjani, Seyda,
I climb down.
Billicus.
I'll follow.
Okay, you climb down quietly. The first one in is going to have to make a move silently check. It was Bjorn. What's your move silently?
I believe it was 9, yes.
But this one is DC 20.
That's a 10, plus a 9 is 19.
Okay, yeah, you go down and what you see is 5 more, like 4 slavers and 1 theophanite priest sleeping on bunks. And also you see the ship's crew sleeping down one end, but they're not armed. They're just the regular crew. All in all, like another 15 people. In the cells, the slaves are all looking at you, keeping quiet. And now you're all down. You all see, now Billicus, you don't know her, but you 3 all see Hjani Kitu's in there. Somehow she was around here and captured. She's beaming and grinning, but keeping quiet. Like, giving you double thumbs up.
Can you cold clock her?
She's behind bars, I think, so that's a little tough, right?
You're not talking right now!
Okay.
What are your next actions?
I creep towards the priest to cold clock him.
Okay, you walk up to the priest. You raise your fist, and I'm going to need one more silent check.
Okay, should I do the silent check then?
Yeah, what's your move silently?
Plus 6.
And it's a 15 check.
Okay. 15.
Okay. Now, he's a priest of anti-theophany. He's like a human. He's wearing the black robes, and they're very weird looking. And you raise your fist. At that moment, his eyes flicker open, and he sees you, and he stares evilly. Then you punch him right in his face, and he goes to sleep again.
Yes. All right.
I tried to kick one of those in the head before, and it did nothing. Well done.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they're not wearing a helmet, and then you easily tie up the others. You have the ship.
Yay!
And the captured crew members plus Hjani Kitu, the Silver Fox, foremost ranger of the Northern Kakafran territories, hero of your nation, is holding the 2 bars, looking at you. Guys, I can't believe I met you here. Get me out of here. I'm rescued.
What were you doing in here?
Well, not that long ago, we were at that fucked up town on the marshes, remember? Mm-hmm. And and I think you were there. I saw you briefly. Anyway, we saw all these priests. So I got my crew. We went in there by night. We torched that motherfucker. We set all the buildings on fire. Mm-hmm. We ran across the roofs, picking them off.
I remember that.
As they were going around. It's fucking awesome. And after we burnt the town down, everyone ran away. We couldn't find you or the princess. So I told my crew, they got this. Let's follow the other ones back and find out where they're coming from. So we followed them back, and the snows were getting more and more. We found this temple with this portal over this weird ravine and a bridge. We dispatched with the guards. We went through the portal, and suddenly we were on this island, and there was about 50 of the fuckers on a couple of ships, and we got captured immediately. And I was put on this smaller ship, and we've just been sailing around for 3 weeks. Haven't been anywhere.
That actually does sound pretty terrible.
And check this shit out. They tattooed me. Those motherfuckers.
It's a sick tat, bro.
Yeah, I'm also female. I'm Hjani Kitu, the Silver Fox.
Hey, chicks can be bros now.
What's been happening? Who's the new guy? Looks like an asshole.
I'm Billicus.
Well, at least you're an elf.
Why do I look like an asshole?
What kind of dickhead name is Billicus?
Jesus Christ.
Fucking newbies. Where'd you pick him up from?
You have a pretty sharp tongue for somebody who's still behind bars.
You know what? I cast.
Hey, I'm Hjani Kitu, the Silver Fox.
I cast heat metal.
Okay, you cast heat metal, the bars glow up. It's she has to let go, and she goes, all right, can't take a joke. You're in the army now.
All right, while you guys talk, I'm going to search these guys for the keys to these cells.
Okay, you easily find them.
All right, just so I can taunt.
You just hold the keys. Come on, we're all friends here. This is salty sailors talk. Come on, newbie. I've got to bust this newbie's balls. I'm the Uno. Don't you know I am? Tell newbie here who I am.
Hjani, I say to Hjani Kitu, who told all of the guys back at home that you solely had wrecked that town? Hjani Kitu.
It's a good question. I haven't been back to town since the whole thing happened.
So yeah, I'm confused by that now, actually.
Wait, did somebody actually see me? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, that's bad. Oh, shit. Do you remember one of the other missions in the air was the missing youngest Whiteblade daughter, the teenager? So I was also on that mission, and I thought I'd found her. But it wasn't her. It was this thing called a Drake, like a weird draconian dragon person who can take on the form of others who they've met. And then they go around causing mischief and infiltrating people. It nearly killed us. We got away, but it had seen me.
What the fuck?
I guess that thing
posed as you.
Posed as me and is doing whatever it's doing.
And so...
Well, what's happening back in town? Nothing bad, I hope.
Hey, Hjani, take this.
Wait, so this Drake thing took on your personality too?
I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I was just we were on the marshes. I was like, oh shit, we found that other daughter. That was a side mission that you guys weren't giving it because it's way below your fucking pay grade. And I was doing that, and I was like, oh shit, here she is. And it was it fucking warped into this weird witheny dragon-looking thing. Mm-hmm. Killed 2 of my guys. We had to run away. Well, I ran away to protect my less experienced guys. Okay. I mean, I could have taken it. I didn't want to risk any more lives. And then now you're telling me I just put 2 and 2 together. I mean,
okay.
Unless someone's just telling you lies, but if they said they saw me, and I didn't find the other daughter.
Yeah, we did. But right now there's
no, not that one. The other one, the one that's been missing for ages. You don't even know. Sorry. Need to know basis only, and schlubs like you do not need to fucking know. I guess so.
There's a lot of daughters missing, so. It's easy to get them all confused.
Who else is missing?
Now the prince is missing.
Missing in action. Forever.
Oh, we meet again. The tall one.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Being tall. Hitting things with a great sword.
What's it like up there?
It's
freak.
How's the weather up there?
Freak. Fucking humans, am I right, Hjani?
Oh my gosh.
Can we just leave her on this boat?
Are you going to let me out of here or what? Let's team up and I'll sort out whatever this thing is you can't do.
So, are any of these prisoners your peeps?
No idea who they are.
Okay, well, whatever.
Okay,
I unlock it. Just, I don't want to talk.
Okay, she gets out and goes, finally, I'm free to fulfill my destiny and continue to be the greatest hero the Catherine Nation has ever seen. Oh, wait a moment. Where are we exactly? Where is this ship?
We're off an island somewhere.
We are not at Arrowhead Island.
No.
No.
Arrowhead Island, I've not heard of that one. Seems you're not that stupid after all, Bjorn.
This is Stash Island.
Stash Island, that sounds made up.
It is. Yeah. It's definitely made up. I'll tell you what. Why don't we free the rest of these guys? We have an anti-theophanite priest that needs a questioning.
Ooh, yes. And also, can I also ask some questions of these other guys?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, who are these other guys? Hey, other guys, who are you?
We are fishermen and sailors who've been captured by this slaver vessel.
From around this area, do you think?
Yes, we heard rumor one of our kind was captured before, but somehow he managed to escape and swim to an island and get picked up. He said everyone gets taken to a place called the Tears of Blood, but he never made it there, so he doesn't know why. Mm-hmm. Only that he heard something about the masters are there and they are looking for something.
Ooh, Tears of Blood.
I think we're going to need a couple more of these masks. Yeah, we learned about the Tears of Blood last time. It's the final destination that they're all headed to.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we should sail to Ertulis now that we've taken over this ship.
You now have 2 ships in your possession. Ooh. And by the way, the crew wake up on the other end, and just like before, they're like, "We are saved!
You're
My
saved.
heroes, we are saved!"
Well, welcome to freedom, guys.
And then one of the crew, one of the sailors who looks a little bit more hardy, a little bit more experienced, a bit of a build on him, who's not saying much at the top, he stops and he looks at you all and he goes, Aren't you Hjani Kitu, the Silver Fox? That's me. How did you know? Oh, I have a cousin. I have a cousin who makes the long overland trading route between the realms of the Merchant Kings and Kikathra. I mean, most people don't make it. It takes weeks overland. My cousin made that. He made his fortune that way, and he said when he was there, he heard tell of a legendary hero of that name. He gave the description, the haircut, the earring. That's weird. What a coincidence. And these are your helpers or something? They've come to rest. They've come to bail you out.
We've made it through how many episodes, and that's the first time he's had a 2-person dialogue with himself.
Hey, I didn't miss a beat.
Oh goodness, I'm going up
Very well
overboard.
So these other people are your. So you're like her team come to free your leader, right?
No,
I completely ignore it, and I just start climbing up overboard.
Not at all.
Do you want to fill Billicus in on who this is?
She's a bitch.
She's a hero of the realm. She is many-storied. This is the gray fox, the silver fox.
Wait, did you climb up? Or
I'm
Hjani's gone.
right, yeah.
Hjani's long.
I'm
Okay,
not
you're all on deck, and Hjani Keith is still down there for whatever reason. So now you can talk
Hjani,
freely.
but while you're up there, could you get the crew to help you? Just take the slavers tied up to the just to the island. Just leave them there.
Okay, sure. Hey, crew.
Yeah.
That's my side mission. I'm off doing that now.
Hjani Kitu is, hero of the realm. Many stories about her. But she's also a shameless self-promoter. She'll talk up her own exploits. Even steal some sometimes. However, maybe she's not as bad as we think.
No, I think she is.
There's an imposter out there pretending to be her.
I don't know. It seems like she has no chill.
Yeah, she is kind of a...
By the way, she specifically, just to put it back into context of our previous adventures, when she met the imposter that she said, if she's telling the truth or has got it right, would be like way after all the previous adventures you had while you were doing the Civil War part.
Ah.
So there wouldn't have been an imposter of her before that.
Okay, so yeah.
So she did actually just come into town and...
Whoever lowly Bill the doorman saw come into town, that would be the imposter.
Yeah, I want to...
Unless there's something else going on.
I want to look deeper into that at some point. In the meantime...
That means there's 2 Hjani Kitus. And 1 Hjani Kitu is more than enough.
Yeah. Oh, my worst nightmares.
Does anybody want to tell Hjani Kitu about the developments in our hometown?
No.
Her head pokes out of the trapdoor. What developments? What's happening back home? It must be winter. We must be closing the town down.
Yeah.
What of our prince, Callus Whiteblade?
He's in the tower.
All right, he died. He is dead. The 5th Protectorate is no more.
What?
Yeah, he. There was a wrestle for power. The 5th Protectorate is now gone, and now we are back in the bosom of
Cathra.
Yeah,
Who's in
Catherine
charge?
Bosom.
Chikathra. But who's in charge?
The Frostbitten. Oh, I'm coming back onto the ship now that I've taken those slavers there.
Oh, yes.
Wiping your hands
The
together.
Frostbitten.
Yeah, the Frostbitten.
Great. Did I tell you, me and the Frostbitten, Carnatani Whiteblade, we go way back. I'm glad she's in charge because I'll finally get the recognition I deserve for my heroic exploits. You know, wait a minute. I was going to say, like, we could get Shipbreak to write up my life story in his stupid little book, but I don't see him here. Wait a minute. No shithead. What was his name?
Onas.
Ordinary? I don't know. Or something. That asshole. Well, he was kind of funny. He just talked too much. And you got a new guy here. New guy,
Billicus.
I was going to say Belendicus, but I just think Billicus. But
okay.
anyway, so
Okay,
what
I get
happened? What happened? Where is he? Where is he? Where's Onas? Anus. Where's Anus?
He disappeared.
He's in this ball.
Dude, fuck off. That's just a stone ball.
It's a magic stone ball.
It's an anus ball, kind of a bead.
Can I
if you
see
will.
that? Is he really in there?
Don't
Yeah,
touch
no.
it. Don't get
I
it.
wouldn't touch it. We're kind
No,
of worried
come on,
about.
come on, let me have a
No,
look.
no, it's mine.
Come on. Just let me touch it. Just let
I
me
gotta
touch it.
go.
Hjani, can I please
I
hold the
jump
ball?
off into the rowboat.
You don't. Hey, come back! You're not going to give me the ball. Let me touch
I
it.
start to row away.
Come back! I just want to see Onas's ball. I wasn't going to do anything. Okay, you go outside. Turns to Bjorn. Goes, I was totally going to throw that overboard
Yeah,
because
she didn't
fuck
give
that
it to you
guy.
then.
He's not in the ball. Fuck off.
All right, Hjani Kitu, you're going to help us talk to this anti-Theophanite priest.
And then what? What's the plan, guys? Where from here?
We're sending you back to Chikathra in this boat. We will get one of these crew members to talk to our cartographer, and
Dude,
you
if
got
this
to go
is
back.
if this is the sea beyond the realm of the merchant kings, then we're like, it's not even. It would take us like months to sail back to Chikathra. How did you get here?
I don't care.
The portal? Did you come through the portal?
Yeah, we took the portal.
I mean, what are we going to do on the adventure? Who's next? Where do we go? I'm
Well-
with you guys.
Who's next right now is the priest downstairs.